So I just went and said that I was gonna post up 2 videos in one night. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and hurry up and do this before it is time for me to be able to go on into work. But it's story time. So this is mainly gonna be about, it's a funny story because I really didn't think about it until like a couple of days ago, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. I just want to be able to go ahead and put it on out there. So this is about whenever I lost my virginity. Like, yes, the first time that I ever had sex with any female, and how fucking embarrassing it was. If you hear dogs barking in the background, that's simply because of the fact that, like I said, I have dogs. But this video is mainly about like my first time ever having sex, man, and how I really got set up. But I told the girl that that was my girlfriend at the time. I was like, hey, that was a good setup. I never would have ever thought about that. A million days in a lifetime. So basically, me and this girl, we had been dating for almost about a month, maybe if not, 6 weeks to almost about 2 months. And, like, she hit me up one day and she was like, hey, I got to go to orientation, at a college. And I was like, shit, all right then. And so she was like, do you want to go? I was like, bet, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been out to a college before, you know what I'm saying? So, the next morning come and, she hit me up, and so she was like, hey, we got to be there before 12 o'clock. I was like, all right, bet, cool, oh my. So, like, 10 o'clock hit. Like 10 p.m. I mean, my fault, not 10 p.m. 10 a.m., come around, and she was like, I called her up. I was like, yo, I'm about to go ahead and take a shower. Once I get done out the shower, I'm going to hit you back, and you can come on and just swoop me up. And, we can just hang out until it's time for you to go to your orientation. So she was like, all right, bet, cool. So, anyway, I go ahead and take my shower. She come on and pick me up. She said, hey, I got these boxes in the back of my car. She said, I have these boxes that's in the back of my car. Like, I need to take them to the house and go ahead and drop them off. Then we can go and hang out. All right, cool. I don't mind. It is what it is. So we get to her house. I go ahead and take one box out. She take the other box out, and she take it on the inside. Now this is where I knew. Now remind you, I'm a virgin. So at this time, I didn't really know so much about about the tricks that you can kind of play on certain people. Like I said, shit is kind of funny. I didn't realize it at the time. So anyway, we get on the inside of her house, and I should have knew something was up because it was quiet as all get up in that bit. It was just as quiet as it can be. So I began to start to realize that every girl got a look that they gonna give you whenever they want the D. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, I'm a virgin. I didn't know about this. So I asked, hey, like, I had asked her, I was like, so you don't have to be to orientation until like 12 o'clock. Do you think that I can go ahead and, get something to drink? Because I was like, nigga, kind of thirsty. Boxes wasn't, fucking light. Motherfuckers was kind of heavy, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, well, I got something you can drink. Okay. What? So she go ahead and give me a kiss. I'm like, all right, normal. Then I turn around to head towards the kitchen, and I just so happen to look back, and she's locking the door. So in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why is she locking the door? So she's like, nah, it's not in the kitchen, but I got something in my bedroom that you can drink. Okay. I mean, shit, in my mind, I'm thinking she got soda in the bedroom. Remind you, I'm a fucking virgin, so my mind wasn't even nowhere on fucking today. So we get to a bedroom. She go ahead and push me down on the bed. I'm like, okay, now I'm beginning to start to see where your mind is at. Now, go ahead and make a long story short. And this is where guys tend to go and fuck up at. If you watch Pornhub, half of the shit that you see on there, you try to do. And in your mind, you thinking that you doing it the same way how you saw that guy doing what he was doing. But in reality, that shit didn't look nothing like what he was doing. And so go ahead and, speed this up a little bit more. I go ahead and I finish, and she go ahead and get hers. I'm looking at her like, hey, what time is it? She's like, it's 12 o'clock. I'm like, oh shit, we late. She's like, fuck that goddamn orientation. Let's go again. I'm looking at her. I'm like, 2? We going for round 2? Fuck it. I'm down. So then we go for round 2. By this point, I'm sleepy as all fucking get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't realize how exhausting having sex could be. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody really like talk about that whenever I was in school. Like, nobody didn't, say, hey, the more rounds you go, the more tiring you get. You know what I'm saying? Nobody didn't ever talk about that shit. So it's now around like 2:30. We managed to go ahead and finish on up, and we managed to go ahead and get the orientation. So I go and look at her. She look at me, and I told her, I said, I gotta go home. She was like, all right, we're gonna continue this, after work. I'm looking at her. I'm like, shit, I don't even know. I'm like, I don't even know. I'm tired. Like, in my mind, I'm like, shit, bro. Like, we just went fucking 2 rounds, and I gotta go straight on to work. I mean, like, we just basically skipped over nap time for me because I'm fucking exhausted now. I'm like, we going from 2 rounds straight to work. Either way, to this day, I must admit, that gotta be the fucking smoothest setup I have ever fucking came across. And I mean, I haven't had that done to me yet again, but I will admit, that had to be the most smoothest way how they ever going for a female to actually set a guy up just that quick. I must admit that shit was quite funny. I must admit it. It really was. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this on this video tonight. If you like the storytelling, I mean, leave a comment down in the comment section below. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you hit it, beat it up, kind of more like we beat it up. Anyway, also hit that like button, hit that notification button. With that. Shit. Anything else? Nah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna make sure that I go ahead and drop this video tonight. And y'all have y'all blessed and wonderful night. Fat Boy Paradise, I am out. I have more videos to come. Y'all like videos like this? Hey, let me know. Anyway, I'm out of here. Bye.